OK, we're going to go out and about now and find out what Rachel's up to.
So I'm back with Anne Keothavong for a quick update. And I mean, a few hours have passed now since Heather Watson's stunning, should I call it, defeat? But I think people still would like to hear a little bit from you, who know her personally, about how she'll be feeling today.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll still be absolutely gutted, but I think when she looks back and reflects on the match, she can take a lot of confidence from the fact that she challenged Serena Williams, world #1. She was so close to winning, just 2 points away. But the atmosphere out there on centre court was just unbelievable. I was on the edge of my seat. I was just getting so nervous for Heather. And she just, she produced some fantastic tennis. She was really able to rattle Serena as well as all the fans who were getting behind our British #1, and she, hopefully she can use that. So when she goes into her next tournament, she can really produce that type of tennis once again and improve on her ranking. And
doesn't it say something about Heather, the fact that she said, I don't want to call that defeat yesterday one of the biggest results of my career because I didn't win. It shows that she kind of is looking to go that further, is looking to break into kind of the top 20, the top 10 seed in the future, and she's not afraid to kind of go out there and try.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she's right. That's not the best moment of her career by any means. The atmosphere might have been the best she's ever experienced, but still, it's a loss. I mean, she came close, but it's a loss, and you're gutted. No matter who you're up against, you want to win. And clearly, there was the belief there. She was up. She was in a winning position. She just couldn't close it out. Serena was able to raise her game when it really mattered, and that's why she is the player she is.
I mean, you watch Heather, throughout the year on the tour. Did you really expect her to play like she did last night?
I know she can produce great tennis. I've witnessed it myself, and she's got so much potential. But I honestly didn't think she would get that close. My heart always wanted Heather to do well and to win. But it's very rare Serena loses to anyone ranked that much lower than her. But even when Heather led at 3-love in the final set, she had points for 4-love. It was just hard for anyone really not to get too carried away at that moment.
And the crowd does play a big factor, like we know. And do you think that could have been a point for Serena? It wasn't with her at Wimbledon this year like it usually is.
Yeah, I don't think Serena's used to having so many people cheer against her. I mean, it was clear she was rattled. It really got under her skin. And at times she looked very flustered. And I don't think she'll probably experience that kind of support against her ever again. Not at this tournament anyway, unless she plays Heather.
Well, Heather is out here again playing doubles today. I mean, how difficult is it for you to come down for a match like yesterday and then get yourself up again and go, you know what, I've still got something else to do here this year?
It's exhausting because you've also got to remember Heather's played pretty much back-to-back matches each day. All the media commitments that you have to do post-match, pre-match, that takes its toll, and that really saps your energy as well. She won't be used to that type of attention at all the other tournaments the rest of the year. But I know Heather loves playing doubles too. She's got a great partner in Marina Irakovic. They've won doubles titles together in the past. It's a match she'll be up for again. It will be difficult after the emotions of last night. I don't know whether she slept that much. We exchanged a few messages. I've yet to see her, but yeah, she deserves a huge hug from everyone.
And you just quickly commentated on Muguruza versus Kerber, and Muguruza went through. Can you just tell us a few words on that match, please?
Yeah, well, that first set was one of the best sets of tennis I've seen from two female players. It was such high quality tennis. 14-12 in the first set, tiebreak to Muguruza. I mean, she dropped the second set, but she came through strong in the third. And my last professional match was here 2 years ago, and I lost to Garbina Muguruza. And I remember saying she's going to go on and do great things. And she's already beaten the likes of Serena Williams. That was last year at the French Open. And she can be a real threat to Wozniacki, who's her next opponent in the fourth round.
Yeah, and Wozniacki we just saw went through in 6-2, 6-2 to Georgie over there. So, I mean, she is obviously one to watch. And I think she's gone through for a record maybe now, or she's only ever reached the fourth round here at Wimbledon, I think it is.
Yeah, she's never been past the fourth round. She's reached the quarterfinals at all the other slams or better, so I'm sure she's looking to improve. But I tell you, the way Muguruza performed against Kerber today, who's a player who's been in form, she picked up the title in Birmingham 2 weeks ago. Yeah, she will make life very difficult for Wozniacki, so yeah, I think Wozniacki's got to be on her guard there.
There are still some great ladies in it, and behind me as well, Madison Keys is playing, and the Americans hope that she could be a next Wimbledon champion, apart from the Williams sisters, who obviously are doing it quite a lot.
Yeah, well, Madison Keys still so young. I mean, she's got a huge game. She's got a huge serve, big strikes off both wings. If she produces easy power, already she's reached the semi-finals of a Grand Slam at the Australian Open earlier this year. She's a dangerous player on grass because she has such a huge game, and she's got a super coach as well backing her, Lindsay Davenport, who I'm sure will give her lots of words of wisdom.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, there was loads of women's actions on court today, and even Petra Kvitova, the reigning champion, is up later.